Hello everybody, welcome back with another beautiful episode of The Binding of Isaac Repentance. Apparently Blue Baby still needs the lamb. Oh my god. I don't know what to say without sounding really petty and defeated. Like, Jacob, you win. Jacob, you win. I will give you this. You were way harder than I thought. I don't want to deal with you for a while. I'm sorry for all the Jacob lovers out there. I thought I could do it. I thought I could. I really did. I really thought I could get through it. I couldn't. I came close one time, and it was a very, very early time, and the rest were just like, nope. I'm still getting used to the game, you know, and everything, but he made me rage quit. He made me salty. Nothing wrong with that. I don't want to do that. Nothing wrong with that. That's part of the game. You know, I'm sure everybody had losing streaks, and I just can't do it. What we're gonna do is hopefully get all the way down to the lovely down there and just wreck some things. Oh, hi buddy. Now I feel like I think my eyes spread more apart dealing with two characters. I really do feel like, oh man, now you only have one. What is this? Gemini is way better than Milk. Milk's not bad. Milk is definitely not bad. It's just, I spilled tea earlier this morning and I got really upset. So honestly, it's gonna give me nightmares if I spill milk. Like, no joking here. Like, my depth perception is so poor right now, it's not even funny. Actually, you know what? I probably will take milk because I'm gonna use that bomb to get that soul heart. Don't cry over spilled milk. I don't know. I think I want to. I think I just want to let a good cry out. Because why not? Why not? That's helped the world out. That's definitely helped. I think everybody needs to cry. Everybody needs a good fashioned cry. If we think long and hard enough, I'm sure we could think about something to cry over. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Without even drugs or alcohol. It's very interesting also how many people's cry tolerance is different. Ooh, absolutely, give me that. Also, the seed is 4SDX S333333F. Nice. Give me that. Give me that. Okay, so now we could take our leisurely time. Okay, if you missed a few episodes, I'm not gonna spoil what happened, but you go check that out. You go check that out if you want. I'm not gonna spoil it. I just got really salty lately, like really salty, and it's just one of those terms where I'm just like, yeah, I don't know when to stop, so I'm not going to. That's really it, because I like to do these sort of in not order, but you know, in pretty much the same length period, and having that disgusting run is just a barn burner at this point. It was just like, okay, you know, what could we do to make him happy? We don't get anything, and I think it's when we take damage milk spills. And at this point, paralysis, not bad. X-lax, pretty bad. Cool. No. Okay. This could go all the way. Now, my rule, if you're new to the channel, first of all, welcome. Thank you for giving me a chance. But if I die within 20 minutes, then I like to start a new run. I really do. Be like, oh, Joe, that's a different run right there. No, I know it is, and I know I'm pushing it at that point where it's just like, yo, a 40-minute run, get out of here. You know, I know that. I genuinely know that. But for me, that's how I'm gonna get better with this game. Like, that is how I'm gonna get better speech, where I'm just like, okay, if I don't practice, then I'll never get better, and then I'll never get good, and then I can't play this anymore, because then I just stink. You know, practice means progress with anything you do. I will never be perfect. I will die in game. I will die out of game. That's some deep stuff right there. But it's pretty much like, oh, okay. Where I don't want to be perfect. I want you to see all the runs. I want you to see the struggles and tribulations, and like it's more beneficial for me, because I never want people to be like, oh dude, he's not trying, he's like, oh man, it's 20 minutes and he's done, you know. I never want to be that person where I'm just like, look, I very rarely I have a script. Very rarely, okay? And I say, if I have nothing to say, then I mainly stop as well, where I'm just like, I feel like I'm faltering, where I feel like maybe I'm doing a bad job, maybe, you know, X, Y, and Z. You know, there's so many things where I'm so glad now I have that, because I didn't. I never thought everything I did was a gem. Absolutely not. But having that self-awareness, which I never had before, is definitely something I'm very proud of. Why am I not getting like money from my poop? Yes, I will use that there. I can't afford to skip an item room. Simply put, I just can't. And I'm not even gonna take the risk on greed. If I get another key, then I'll do that. But look, my baby was here. My flippin' favorite fly item was in here. And I'm not gonna leave them alone. Okay, you thought I was gonna leave it alone? Because normally I definitely would leave. I would probably skip the item room to the shop then, if I only had one key and a very big amount of coins. But judgment, absolutely. Here you go, buddy. Here you go. Don't make me poop in your mouth, by the way. Because I will. A soul heart for that much. That's fine. That's fine. It could be a way worse. Coulda gave me a key. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. You know, I could have been prom king or queen of my prom that I never went to. Who knows? I could have been the Joker of the festival. Who knows? But guess what? I never put myself out there until now. 2023 prom king Joe Wilde. It's true. It's true. And the biggest question is like, why do you do that? Like, do you not know your gender? Oh no, it's trust me, I do. It's just people in the community, they call me whatever they want to call me via bad names, or like different nicknames that, you know, I've got over the years. And I never want people to be like, yeah, no, like, I don't, it's not that I don't care. It's not that I don't care. It's just, you call me whatever you feel comfortable, because there's a reason why you're calling me that. You know, it's just like, it's weird as well, because it's like one of those things where, you know, your family may have an uncle that may not be your uncle, but like, you call them that because, you know, they're sort of like your family friend or whatever. And that's how I sort of have to put it, where I'm just like, I don't really care what you call me or what nickname you've given me, because it's just one of those things where I listen to all the comments, I read all the comments, but I'm just like, yeah, call me whatever you want. Because if you're calling me a nickname, okay, how I generally put it is that's what friends do. That's what friends do. And, you know, you may not like the nickname, you know, but they still gave you a nickname. So that's how I really put it, because it is so weird. Okay, it is so flippin' weird to me that a lot of younger audiences, a lot of younger audiences don't know what, you know, culture not culture, but like the LGBTQ plus community, or, you know, pride in a way. Like, they like, I'm sure it's changed by now, but I generally just don't know, especially other countries. You know, if you're not in the United States, I get it, it's completely different. I know where, unfortunately, if you want to be your true self, you know, if you're flamboyant, gay, or cross-dressing, or, you know, whatever the case may be, there's still a lot of countries out there that you may even get killed, which is like, oh my god, like, you know, these people may not have the option to move, and like that is the simple answer. But there's so many different cultures that just don't understand it. You know, that's why I believe where you're here for a safe place. You be whoever the hell you want to be. That, I don't necessarily believe hell is a curse word, so I think I'm allowed to say that. But you be whoever you want to be. Your name could be Tim Tam Jolly Bob in like real life. If here you want to be called something else, then you name it, because it's one of those things where the possibility is sort of endless, really. Like, you were born where you're born for a reason. You know, that's just it. You're born because your parents are there, or it's safer for you, or it's cheaper, or whatever the case may be. You know, I want you to visualize that I spilled my milk, but I want you to realize, like, here, no, this isn't, like, yeah, this is the real world, but let's have a conversation. And that's why I really want to do the Discord, because it's really true, where I don't think a lot of people, especially from the States, realize that. Be like, oh my god, there's, you know, we're so focused in the United States that we care about me. A lot of places don't even have that opportunity, you know, and that's really the question, where Do other places care about, you know, other race, religion? I'm sure they do, but there's not a lot you could do because certain religions, they can't conform. They can't really do certain things because their religion is their life. And that's why you know, for me, I'm very spiritual. I'm very, very spiritual. I got baptized when I was young. I didn't even have the choice because of like, oh yeah, like, you know, family reasons. And I'm like, I'm young at the time. You know, I didn't really find my true self until I was probably like 14, 15. And then I just really developed from there. Oh, that's cute. Never-ending dead bomb. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. How'd you know, game? How'd you know? But I mean, that's really what we need to understand. I think where just a lot of people just don't have the opportunity. And you can't be like, oh my god, let me change that for you, because unless if you're gonna give them a visa, which I highly doubt you're very capable of doing as much as we want to, you can't. You simply cannot. And you know, relationships are super weird. Relationships are super weird as is, where unfortunately you're gonna get three types of people that if you're friends with them, you're gonna have to conform to what they like. You know, that's just like, oh, you don't agree with it, then like, get out of here. You know, why are you talking to me? You know, and that's the realism there. The second part is they're not gonna care, because for instance, like, there's cultures that are country exclusive, and then once you come to the US or you go to Canada or whatever, you're not following those guidelines, but you know, your brain and family, you know, you're just like, oh, you know, this is all I know. And that's the part where you're just like, yeah, you can't do anything. And like, relationships are there for a reason, where they need to sort of deal with it in like the loving manner possible, and you just accept that. You genuinely have to accept that, and there's really nothing you should do about it. If that's the best way of understanding it, then there you go. That's it. And I hangman lovers means nothing. Strength or emperor for sure. And that's really what I live by, truly, wholeheartedly, where as much as I love to get to know everybody and everything, in the real world it's just different. That's why I strive to be as open and talk about certain things and help any way I can. Like, there's so many things where I can't wait until hopefully the podcast comes back. You know, I can't wait, because weirdly enough, I was told that it's supposed to go down on Spotify. I was told that. Spotify has not taken it down yet, for one reason or another. I own the full rights to it. They don't own anything off of it. It's just a little weird. And you know, one email was just basically saying, yeah, we like it because it's just different. It's a one-person talk show where you basically come from nothing and you talk about your experience, where I'm just like, yeah, I mean, that's basically it, where you never know what you're fully gonna get. You know, that's sort of the aspect there, where Do I take these pills? Okay. I just don't want to take a half heart, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Like, I guess it really doesn't matter. Like, double poop is fine. And, you know, it's not like I came from something and then, like, did the podcast. Like, I'm not a wrestler. I use a wrestler for example because majority of them, they have road stories, they want to talk about it, and that's it. You know, they're popular already, and then I'm just like, yeah, you know, I have something to say or like get off my chest, and you know, that's just like that it's just that where I'm just like, well, I had something to say. I didn't really want to talk about it on Twitch's end, so I came here and I created a new project where I think down the road, as silly as that sounds, I would love to write a book. Honestly, the reason why I don't do it is I'm just not smart enough. I'm generally just not smart enough to write a book, and I'm sure there's companies that could help me. You know, I have several ideas that I think could be groundbreaking, if I'm gonna be honest, where I'm not gonna be like an award-winning author, but you never know. You know, when you're doing a project, and I broke my own rule there. I really did. One of my go-tos is just like, if you're doing something, okay, if you're genuinely doing something and you love doing it, you gotta make sure that you know, you're telling yourself you're the best at it. And I think that's true. I genuinely think that's true, and you just never know what happens until you do it. And that's the best way of putting it, where I have no idea what the heck I'm doing tomorrow. It's just, if I put my brain to it, I'm sure anything is plausible. I'm sure anything is possible as well. Yeah, I don't want to get hit by the bomb flies though. Like, it's just surreal. It's just very much surreal. Cool. We're actually on a net even floor here. Thank you, poop, by the way. Not the best at all. And hopefully we go in the curse room. We may find some tickle me Elmos or something. I think that's also one thing that we all really need to realize too, where, yeah, you may be young, you may extremely be young at this point, but if you have somebody that wants to change you in one way, and you didn't ask them to, I think then you really need to look at your friends at that point, because I don't think we realize, you know, certain things until it's way too late. Change. Ooh, see, that's pretty screwed up, game. I said don't change, and you're giving the viewer you're giving them mixed signals. You're giving them mixed signals. That's actually pretty funny. Yeah. No. No, absolutely not. I don't know what you do. Instant energy. Like that feels pretty bad. Wow. Okay. Like, wow. I'm oh god. I think we take Emperor. As much as I really don't I hate my life. As much as I really don't want to, I think that's probably the best route here. You know what? Sure. Sure. Did we go in there already? Why? Why you do that? Why you do that, game? Not very beneficial. I think I may have screwed myself there. I feel so much calm, by the way. I feel so much more calm. Like, I definitely never felt this calm with Jacob before, I'll tell you that much. Okay, well, we gotta go down, I'm pretty sure. Yes. I mean, I could take Judas the Shadow right now. I don't think it's worth. Like, the poop is my biggest healer at this point, which is insane. It is absolutely insane right now. Do I think we have a decent build? Yeah, I think so. Could it be better? Always. Like, I feel like my misstep was most likely the change card in the shop where we could have used that. Is it a real big deal? No, but it's very possible. Very, very possible. And we're not really gonna need keys, so yeah. Nope, I don't want to be here. I think that was pretty dumb too. Nope. I knew I was gonna get hit there. That's honestly the main reason why I left. Jeez. Like, I appreciate you, Satan. I really do. Don't get me wrong, but like, a little desperate, don't you think? And then I think no matter what, we'll get to Mom's Heart. And this was just honestly a very, very pleasant rant, if you will. I can't see the main two people that I'm really focusing on is Jacob and Blue Baby, because you know they're the two people that I really need done. So I sort of need to focus on them, and it's very good that I'm very confident. I'm very, very confident I can do it with Blue Baby before Jacob. Like, this run I think is pretty decent. It's not the best run ever. We haven't had one of those in a very, very long time. And Gemini, no matter what you say, I don't think Gemini would have really helped us out that much. So, like, getting all these useless pennies, oh, that was really dumb, and just getting hit by certain things, and it feels fine. I think we only have one red heart or one soul heart left, so very, very small possibility that we could die here. Don't really want that to happen. Cool. No, no, no. No, no, no. It's okay. That's not cool. Nice. And beating Mom's heart with no damage. I will gladly take that. I will gladly take that. We went to Shoal. And yeah, granted, you know, this would have been so much better to use the Emperor card. But if you calculate it, we probably would have never made it to down here anyway, so that's how I gotta look at it. I mean, do we need the nickel? No, but it's a nickel. No, please. I just realized, oh no, the flies aren't, those are boom flies after all. I was gonna say, like, doesn't Satan actually spawn those flies? But no, they're actually boom flies. I mean, I'm not gonna count this as a win just to get to Satan. I came farther than I thought, if I'm gonna be honest with this run. I'm pretty satisfied. I don't know. Yeah. YOLO. That was pretty dumb. Wow. Oh God. That was pretty stupid. That was pretty stupid. But nevertheless, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you did truly enjoy. This has been Joe Wilde Plays The Binding of Isaac Repentance. We're on a very bad losing streak. Very, very bad losing streak. But nevertheless, I will see you soon. I hope you, if you did like what you saw and heard today, please do consider subscribing. Very good rant. Take care, and I'll see you all real soon. Bye-bye. Go Pride.